I'm Remo, SC Remo, founder and CEO of Smash United, and I am head streamer of Smash United and head streamer of Houston, really.
Yeah, my name is Krebs. I've been in the community, in the Smash / FGC community for about 5 years now. Started with entering, then hosting tournaments, and nowadays I run SFC and Battlegrounds, Clutch City Clash, all that.
As you started, it's me getting into Smash 4, wanting to be competitive with it. I played Smash since 64 came out, but I had never really even knew about the competitive scene until the very, very tail end of Brawl. So I kind of reached out, I found the Facebook page and met a couple people. Jumbo and Zolt were one of the first two people I met in the scene, and we just kind of had an idea of just wanting to get into hosting tournaments. So met at the Smash Fest, met everyone, and we wanted to host tournaments in my apartment. I knew that I wasn't really going to try to play this game super competitively, but I had an interest in streaming and technology in general. So I went out and bought a capture card, and I kind of set up the stream recording setup, and Josh Mustache and Jumbo were the TOs. So we decided to kind of keep it going, and it was crazy. We had these tournaments in my little 2-bedroom apartment, and it got super, super popular because at the time there really weren't any weeklies, which is much different than it is now. But by the end of it, we had about 55 people at our 5th and last weekly at my place, and just kind of named ourselves Smash United, and wanted to kind of keep going from there.
I first started hosting tournaments at my college, right? With they were charity tournaments, but before Smash 4 came out, I ran PM tournaments, and those were once a month or bi-weekly, just depending on interest. And basically, me and some people that I met at those PM tournaments, when Smash 4 came out, he was like, "Hey, I really want to do this streaming thing. I want to make a brand." And at the time, I was just like, "Dude, I don't really mind. I'm down to help with anything, And so I signed up for, basically not only hosting tournaments, but late nights, uploading VODs. People don't really know about that, but that's a huge part of what goes into this. Those late nights uploading videos. Those are some really late nights.
I had met Krebs on our 3rd weekly because he was with another organization called Green Sleeves, and they had their own kind of weeklies. I think they might have been doing PM before Smash 4 came out too. So he was kind of doing his own stuff, and he had started SFC on his own with Green Sleeves at some different venues. I went to the first Smash Fight Club that was at the original Game Guys. And so he was doing his own thing, and I'm not even sure how we kind of got together. I just remember us meeting at my place, and I was still trying to make my stream better, got my computer working better, and he was doing the TO stuff. He kind of separated himself from Green Sleeves a little bit, and we just kind of got to talking, me just to join, him to kind of join SU, and me kind of do the streaming part of his tournament series. The first one, it was great. I was just an attendee at the time. Krebs was running the show, but it was really crazy. There was a lot of people there. It was back in the day when Diddy Kong was super broken, and Dallas came down and with Denty and Airlink playing Diddy Kong at the time. It's a lot of still familiar faces that are still here today, and then a lot of people that that just left the scene and quit the game. But it was really exciting. Whole bunch of people, super packed. It was nice. It's one of the biggest events at Smash 4 at the time, and I think it was definitely really successful. I'm glad it started out really well, and we can kind of continue to where it is today.
Okay, so Smash Fight Club, I originally wanted it to be a monthly series because back then, weeklies weren't mainstream yet, and they weren't really done. And there was TGC back then and all that. So there's actually a trailer up on YouTube for the first Smash Fight Club. And so Basically, it started with me like going to Game Guys, and I just like talked to them. Saw that they were down to have us, and like it was streamed on the Team Greensleeves channel and the Houston Game Guys channel actually, and that was a big thing that I wanted to do. Even since the beginning, I wanted to stream and get the Houston names out there, especially because like I didn't know about Trella at all. I didn't know about Grim. I didn't know about Flip. I didn't know about GNS until Smash 4 came out. Well, maybe I like kind of heard of them, but I didn't know that they were Houston.
It's been varied. It's been exciting. We've been in so many different venues. I think that's the craziest part of SFC, that we still find a way to keep going because our venues closed down. We had certain venues that we just show up and the whole venue's just closed, and we got to find somewhere new. We've been in dance studios. We've been in bars, places with no internet. We've been in toy stores and here at UH throughout the majority of it. But it's been great. Both Devin and I try to find ways to improve the experience for the community. I mean, we especially I deal with the streaming, so I always want to make my technology better, make different ways for especially the players that play on stream to have a better experience, and all the viewers at home that can't make it. It's the part that I have a lot of pride in, because I think my stream is really good. At the time, when we first started, it was very, very basic. So it just takes time to save the money and learn all the the technology and everything you need to know to make the stream good. And I think my stream is really good. Like outside of T-Lock, I think I have the best stream in Texas, and I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, SFC 1 to 100, man. It's been pretty crazy, like in general, doing the same thing every week is actually pretty taxing. Like you basically, when you look at a calendar, you're like, okay, that day of the week is crossed out every week. And, some weeks, it's hard. Like I'd wake up, I wouldn't be in the mood. But, I just stuck with it. And even on the bad days, like where I woke up in a bad mood, I would host a tournament, and halfway through doubles, I would just have a big smile on my face. And, everything, I would be around all the homies. And so literally every SFC has turned out to be a good day. So it's tight.
Yeah, Wispy versus Zolt. That's when Wispy got his name, the Rester. That was in a crazy moment. Bayonetta, that was pre-Betch Bayo. Zolt was playing, and Wispy had this thing in his head that Jigglypuff beat Bayo. I'm like, what are you talking about? So when that clip that everyone has seen, like everyone around the country has seen of a Wispy, getting taken up by Witswist and resting at the top, and then doing it again. I about died. We all lost our minds. It was so exciting. And he basically made Zolt quit. It was so crazy. Like I went to Civil War recently, 2GG Civil War, and I was just playing friendlies with a Jigglypuff main. And I just thinking like, there's not a lot of Jig mains in the world, right? So I asked him like, hey, have you seen a clip of like Jigglypuff resting a Bayo? And he's just like, yeah, I watch it all the time. It was crazy. Like I can't believe that. And it's like, yeah, that was my tournament. And he's just like, wow, that's so cool. Tell the Rester I said hi and all this stuff. It's so awesome. So that that's probably my number one.
I would have to talk about two, honestly. First, I'll talk about quickly the Rester. The Rester and all the hype around that. Oh my gosh, like especially with the projectors, like everyone crowded around and like cheering on freaking Jigglypuff beating Bayonetta, and then of course all the like EMG videos or whatever online. And then definitely the best thing is the 1v4 comeback. That, oh man, like dude, during that 1v4 comeback, oh man, I was just like trying to remember all my villager tricks and everything, and I even like had controller flubs because I was nervous. Like there was one point where I was jumping around the top platform. I meant to like bowling ball right away, but it ended up working out because DK at the bottom swiped at the tree at just the right time. Bowling ball smack, one of them dead. But yeah, I was really nervous, and my only regret is that there wasn't a player cam, because people probably don't know or haven't seen that there was a huge, like, the entire venue was crowded around. It was crazy, and I freaking jumped up and popped off, like, oh my gosh, it was insane, dude. Whew.
I mean, I'm so motivated by just all my friends in the community, just like all my friends that I have just in my personal life are my Smash friends. You know, like I didn't, you know, I moved over here for work, so I moved away from a lot of my like high school friends who don't get to talk to me too much anymore. So I have like I made, you know, you make 100, 200 new friends when you join the Smash community, and everyone's so great. So I just, you know, there are definitely some Sundays I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to lug all my stream equipment, you know, because like, I fill my car full of all my stuff in the morning. I got to drive over here, take it out, hook everything up. You know, I have a lot of help now, but like sometimes I was just doing, most of the time throughout this 100 SFCs, I was doing everything by myself when it comes to all the stream stuff. So packing it up, bringing it all home, doing the VODs, it takes, you know, days, you know, trying to get better at it. Sorry when it takes too long. But, you know, it's tough. Like, things are expensive. Like, I've gone through 6 capture cards. You know, some they just don't work, and there's really nothing you can do. A lot of equipment just breaks down. All these HDMI cables that you just have to buy all the time. And it's hard to do. But you know, I'm just like super motivated just by seeing everyone. I love Sundays. It's always fun. It's always good times. Like whether there's like 24 people or 124, like Smash Fight Club is just so much fun. So like it's always something surprising and fun to watch on stream. I try, like, you'll see me in Houston Smash 4. It's just like, hey, does anyone want to be like an assistant streamo? And I have friends like Duo the Fighter has been helping a lot. Nap Time started to learn how to stream recently. You know, I can. There's some people I can turn to help, so I don't just have to sit on the computer the whole time. But you know, Perfect Light was like the best at the time. He had to go to school. He's going to college this year, so he's less available. But you know, yeah, I would love to find someone who just wants, you know, just to dedicate themselves to not play and just run the stream, which it's tough to do because it's super fun. The game's super fun. Even I enjoy playing, but you know, just to kind of sit back and learn the behind the scenes of what we do on our small little esports level, I think it's really beneficial. I think some people should definitely think about that. You know, like there's only 1 0. There's probably only going to be one like 0. So I'm not saying that people shouldn't try to play, because like, you know, you have to have the players to support the scene and support like what I do. But at the same time, like think about commentating. You know, think about running the stream. Think about what you can do on kind of the back end business end of it, because there's a lot. You know, we could use help, and you know, you can gain a lot. It's been fun. You know, it's been fun going to Civil War and just being kind of like in the know, and like, and, you know, people come up to me like, oh, you run Smash United? Oh, that's awesome. And I'm meeting like TK Breezy that way, stuff like that. It's been neat, you know.
It's kind of hard to think of anyone right now that could take the helm and be an apprentice TO. I think it might end up being someone from like a whole new generation of Smashers, to be honest. Just because right now, like no one pops up into my mind right away. Like BC is definitely a solid person that steps in, and he's more of a player though. Otherwise, he actually would be like the dude. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it either, because like I'll still be around, you know. So like in emergencies, I could still step in.
SU is everything to me right now. It's become my passion, honestly. Like I've wanted to do a whole lot of things growing up. I didn't know what I wanted to do, wanted to be, but I think of like settling in competitive Smash and competitive gaming and esports has become my passion. So, you know, I think we're all working really, really hard to make this bigger and better, make the Houston Smash scene bigger and better in all 3 games, and you know, bringing on big events like CCC2. But I just love seeing it grow. I love the united feel that we tried to make every day. in our events and what we do. I just it feels good to be to think back of what everything started super small. I remember me at work with a pen and a napkin making the SFC logo. Now it's I see it's on jerseys. When I see it in the CEO streams, on the players and on posters and stuff, it just feels really good to feel like you kind of built something, with me and my team. It's been, it's a good feeling to feel like you found your place. That's how I feel.
Smash United, in a way, means the future to me. There's so many possibilities, because there's bound to be a new Smash game, and fighting games are always going to be a thing. So, just thinking about, partnering possibly with Red Bull or the Houston Rockets, the esports industry as a whole is growing parabolically. It's crazy. And so somehow, some way, we're just gonna keep at it and keep getting content up, keep supporting the Houston community, and I really think it's only a matter of time until stuff starts blowing up, until maybe we start seeing $100, $200 pot bonuses every week for weeklies. I think even that could be a thing.
Too many, honestly. I'll definitely, this is more Smash Fight Club based, so definitely have to shout out my Tio, Devin Krebs Groff. He's going to be a dad soon. It's a good day. We're doing this on Father's Day. That's really exciting for him. But yeah, I couldn't, me and him are definitely partners. A lot of people in SU, but we are the only two Smash 4 players, or Smash 4 people directly involved in the event organization. So I couldn't do what I do without him. So I really appreciate him and his TL work that he does. But yeah, the people that I'm with all the time, this guy, Nap Time. Again, there's way too many people to shout out, but all my friends are super supportive. I turn to them every single day to help out when it comes to Smash stuff, non-Smash stuff. But I really just totally appreciate the whole scene and everyone that does their part, to have my back and help make SU grow.
Shout outs to Remo and everyone else in the SU crew. A lot of work goes on behind the scenes. Shout outs to anyone out there that has had to upload VODs, because even once you get a streamlined system down, there's always one VOD missing. You gotta pull it from Twitch or anything like that, and I really think there should be a time-lapse video of someone uploading VODs with a clock on the top right, just so people can see. Man, that stuff is time consuming. It's almost 2 days of your week are taken up with Smash if you sign up for that. And besides that, literally shout-outs to everyone that comes to SFC, especially people that have been here since the beginning. GNS, Flip, a bunch of people that have been around since the beginning. Discro, he doesn't even play Smash 4 anymore, but he still comes to hang, and that's really tight. And it's pretty cool. From 1 to 100, there's been so many friendships developed, and I'm not even there to talk to everyone. There's so much going on, but people talk to each other, and it's really nice. And there have even been some couples that have started dating in the Smash scene, and you better have me as your best man or something, because y'all met at my thing. You guys met at my event. But yeah, a lot of nice people.